Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. We are done with the demo number one. Today, we're going to conduct demo number two. In the demo number one, we spoke about some basic things. Who can learn Power BI, and if you have an age gap, what should I do? I don't have any IT experience. Can I learn Power BI? Not. What are the things I need to learn to get into IT industry? Along with Power BI, what are the other courses you have to know? And what is the complete duration? All these things we discussed. As I told you, only if you learn Power BI, that is not sufficient. You have to learn along with the Power BI lot of other courses you have to learn. Compulsorily, you have to know SQL, right? So this is what you need to learn. Clearly, I told you. So SQL Server, we don't have no live classes, but how can you learn this? You have to buy videos. How many videos we have? 45 hours videos are available. You have to buy the videos and practice. The next one, you have to join Power BI with DAX. What is a DAX? We'll understand later. So you will have live classes. How many classes will be there? 45 hours, 45 days live classes will be there. So these are the two things that you need to learn in the month of April and May, right? So you have to learn parallelly, not one by one. If you take SQL Server first, and if you again join in this course, it will take a lot of time. So morning you attend Power BI live classes, and evening you will have the videos, and daily you have to watch 1 hour video. 1 hour video you have to watch 15 minutes and break it, and again watch 15 minutes, like that. You have to pause it and watch the video, so that you will be able to create a own notes. These videos are available in local language, Telugu, and also English. Even though explanation is there in Telugu, but complete notes is there in English, right? So you can buy these videos without fail, and you have to know about SQL Server. And don't tell me that my friend will teach me. I bought some Udemy videos. I know basic, YouTube videos. All of them are will not work, because you will know 60% of the interview questions are going to come from this only, right? If you learn only here and there, you will be losing all the interviews. Remaining 40% are going to be coming from you. Even though you are learning Power BI, the backbone for any BA tool or IT industry is SQL. So compulsorily you have to get ready for this, and daily minimum 2 hours of practice you need to give for the SQL Server. If you're busy in the morning, at least in the evening, right? So, or you may take some more time, but I'm concentrating on April and month. You need to complete these two courses, right? And the next month, next month means I'm talking about June month, June 2023. You have to learn one more course that is called SSIS, and here we are going to be learning data engineering activities, data engineering or data preparation activities. We are going to be learning, and this will be for the 25 hours. It is 1 month course, and this is also must, and this is also paid course. You need to join the in the month of June. So that's it. So totally 3 courses you will be learning: April, May, SQL Server and Power BI. You can complete in the month of June. You have to make the payment for SSIS, and you need to join this. And so this will complete in the month of June. We will prepare a CV preparation, interview questions, and if you have a gaps and everything, that how to fill the gaps and everything, I'll be talking about filling the gap. And housewives, how to show your your gaps and everything. People who are working for the non-IT industry, how to convert non-IT experience into this, everything we'll be talking about. If you have a PF account in the IT or non-IT, doesn't matter. If you have a account, don't close it. If you have a PF account, so Provident Fund account in India, don't close it. Even though you're getting 10,000 rupees per month salary is also fine. So don't close it. We can convert your non-technical experience into IT experience. How? I will tell you. So I am there, till you get the placement. So don't go here and there. Don't believe here and there, and don't, get all the, points from elsewhere and don't implement them. So just talk to me. Ask me if you wanted to talk to me directly. This is my email ID, bhaskarjogi@gmail.com. Send me your phone number. Sir, I would like to talk to you personally over phone. So just give me a call. I will call you I can talk to you hours together. There's no problem. Don't talk to anybody. They will misguide. They will misguide because those are not the right people to guide you. So the problem is that many people will get misguided. That is the reason why people will fail. Right? So even though you're a very, very intelligent, nothing will happen in this world. I told you. Only intelligence is not sufficient. All you need to have the proper mentoring. Right? So 100 years ago, there was a lawyer, right? So, who was from India. That lawyer not even won a single case against the British people, right? His name is Gandhi, right? In Rajkot, when he started his career after a law degree, he couldn't won not even single case. He was feared to get a single case against British government. He practiced for 4 years in India, in Rajkot of Gujarat. Then after that, he knows that he cannot do anything. He left South Africa. From India, he left South Africa, stayed there for 28 years in South Africa. Clear? And our people know that Gandhi was doing good things in South Africa, but definitely he's a good leader, but it does not have a proper mentoring. Even though Gandhi was good leader, but even the leader has proper mentors, right? So Dada by Nauroji, Gopal Krishna Gokhale was the mentor. He has written a letter, hey Gandhi, you are helping South India, the South Africa government, you are fighting with the British people. You have to come to India and you should support Indian independence also. So at the age of 48 he came, and under guidance of Mr. Gopal Krishna Gokhale, who is the mentor for Gandhi. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He was telling, hey Gandhi, you should do that. Hey Gandhi, you should do that. Hey Gandhi, you should. Gandhi is a good leader, but even though leaders needs a lot of mentoring. The problem, the same mentor who couldn't win not even a single case. Now that mentor came back after for 25 years of age to India. He could won the independence to India. So that is what is called the power of mentoring I'm talking about. Clear? So Gandhiji was a good leader, even though later in only leadership qualities are there, but good mentoring. So who's the mentor of Gandhi? Dada by Nauraji and Gopala Krishna Gokhale. You can just read his articles. So many people think that I have a interest, I have this one, I have that one. So nothing is going to work if you don't have a proper mentors in your life, right? It is not that only education or the intelligence or you have a money, you came from very, very good background family. All these things are useless until and unless you catch one good mentor in your life, nothing can happen. Clear, guys? That's what is very, very important. Remember this forever. Chalo. Now, we are going to be giving not only the Power BI course, we are going to be giving good mentoring till you get the placements and everything. So that is the reason why, Open University people, BA, BCom, Botany, Zoology people are also getting into IT industry with our classes. And you will be there with me for 3 months. You will be there for me 3 months. And the data analytics means compulsorily all these things you have to learn, and you will be able to complete the CV and upload the CV. Everything I'm going to be giving. One project is also included for free, right? So everything will be free. So CV preparation, everything will be free. You need not pay not even single rupee. So for this you need to pay. For these two courses you need to make the amount in this month, and in the June month you need to make the payment for this. Now the course gets over. When you compare our features with the simplylearn.com or other companies, they will give you only the videos, not live classes. But when you see our content and their content, not now, after the 2 months or after 1 month, you verify our content with unacademy content or whatever you think data analytics the number one, or you think you can go to good business school. Go to good business school and compare my teaching, my syllabus with their syllabus. Definitely, we are uncomparable with them. You can just identify after 1 month. Today, you will not be able to compare. You will compare my syllabus, my teaching, and you compare with Unacademy or simplylearn.com, whatever you think that is the best one. You compare, then now you will come to know that you are taking proper instructions, proper mentoring, everything from the good institution and good mentor, good trainer. So where I have 20 years of experience in the IT industry itself. Clear? I've groomed many people. Many of my students in India, thousands of students, in India are already working. So I started my career in year 2000, almost 23 years back in Bangalore, right? So I groomed thousands of people, guys, and you have to be thoroughly, enjoy my sessions, and you will be with me for another 3.5 months, and we'll complete everything. If you have any question anytime, I'm there. So you should not be worried about. You can take my mail ID. I don't have any direct phone numbers. These are my office phone numbers. You can also call them if you have any issues, but you can write a mail to me if you have any issue anytime, whether it is a technical issue or personal issue or anything you wanted to discuss. Mention your phone number and write a mail to me. Definitely you will be able to get a call. If you don't get a call, whatever be the reason, just remind me once, sir. I have mailed you, but I did not get a call, because I'll be getting every day 200, 300 mails. Sometimes we may skip one or two. Okay. Chalo guys. Now I wanted to take today a technical things, right? So we are going to be learning all of them, right? Now, if you wanted to perform data analytics or business intelligence, we're talking about, right? So first of all, what is data? So that is the question asked by one journalist to Microsoft. What is the data? Data could be sales data, personal data, office data, you have data everywhere. So what is the data means? Microsoft says data is a currency today. Data is currency today because of the data. WhatsApp is very rich. Facebook is Meta is very, very rich. Instagram is very, very rich. They have your data. Amazon is selling the products. They could be rich, but what is that web? WhatsApp is selling nothing, right? What Instagram people are selling nothing. What Google is selling to you directly? They're not selling anything to you directly, but how come they're very, very rich in this world? Because they have your data. With the data, they're doing the business. Clear? So, data is a currency today. That is what Microsoft says. And people are saying it is a next generation fuel. Okay, so many companies are saying it is not the petrol or it is not the gold today. It is a data. If you have it, you will be able to do wonderful things in this world. The same question asked to Google. What is the data? Google is saying data is everything today. Whatever you think of, are you thinking about automation, robotics? Are you thinking about artificial intelligence, robots, driverless cars, right? So people are going to be getting driverless cars. A lot of things you will be able to get. All of them are able to get into the market because of data. Clear? So data is everything today. But the question is, what is the size of the data the company has? When you have a small amount of data, for example, my company is there, I'm going to be getting every month thousands of inquiries. Okay? Saying that, sir, do you have a Java course? Sir, do you have a Power BI course? Sir, do you have, Splunk course? Sir, do you have this course and this course? All the data we are going to be capturing in the Excel. And we are going to be processing of the data also. What is the meaning of storing and processing? For example, you'll call me, my name is Peter, I'm calling from Dubai. I wanted to take Power BI course with you, so I'll take your phone number, your email ID. Like that, I'll be capturing the data in one sheet. In the second sheet, I will be saying how many people have inquired. That is a processing. I'm going to be counting manually. So January month, 300 people asked Power BI. January month, Power BI, how many people have inquired? There are 300 people. Like that, we are going to be processing the data, 300 people. And February month, how many people have, asked for the Power BI? Like that, we are going to be creating a report. February month, there are, 453 people have inquired. So like that, we are going to be capturing all the data, but the data is not sufficient. We are going to be processing the data because my management wanted to know whether the number of inquiries are increasing or decreasing. What is the total amount you have collected? Let us say we have collected this much of amount in the first month, and the next month we collected this much of amount. So there is a growth. So end of the day, You take the data, you store the data, and you're also going to be processing some kind of a, reports and give it to the management, right? So this is what is going to be happen when you have a less amount of data. We store the data and we process the data also. But when the data size in gigabytes, for example, every day you're getting lakhs of rows, millions of rows. Think about Amazon company, how much of data you will be able to get every month. Do you think that only 1,000 people are going to be buying? It is not like that. So there is huge amount of data will come every month. Amazon, Flipkart, Netflix, State Bank of India, ICICI Bank, Citibank, all the people are going to be generating, GBs of data. So all the data where I can store. So IT industry is going to be storing in the SQL, or it is also called as the database management or RDBMS. Yesterday I spoken about this. So SQL, where if you wanted to store large amount of data, large means how large? So 500 GB of data every month you're going to be getting. All this data you are going to be storing in the IT industry. Which software you're going to be using? SQL. Okay, so what is SQL? SQL is a software where you can store large amount of data, so which is also called as a database or relational database management system. So this is a software. So as I told you, I have a blood. Where can I store my blood? Blood bank. I have a lot of gold. Where can I store? Gold bank. I have a hydrogen. Where can I store hydrogen? Hydrogen bank. I have a lot of data. Where can I store large amount of data? Data bank. Data bank is called as a database. Database is called as SQL, structured query language. Clear? So you have lot of database applications are available, or SQL applications are available. These are softwares in the IT industry. So what are the popular software companies? So Oracle is a SQL software, means it can store the data. Microsoft SQL Server is also, SQL software. Like, DB2 from IBM company, this is also SQL software. Clear? So you have a lot of companies are available. Netezza, it is also IBM companies software, SQL software or RDBMS software. Like that, we have a lot of companies are available. Teradata, and we have Sybase. Okay, Sybase, and we have MySQL. So this will be free. You can download and use it, and you have a PostgreSQL. Lot of companies are there in this world. They're able to store your data. They will be able to manage your data. It is RDBMS or database management system. It can store the data. It can manage the data. If you go to bank, what will you do? You put the cash, you get the cash. In SQL, what you do? You put the data, get the data. Oracle is a SQL software. Microsoft SQL Server is also SQL software. DB2, Netezza, Teradata, Sybase. So when you have a GBs of data, Excel cannot be used. We are going to be using this. But who's going to be processing? Processing means if I have data that is not sufficient, I need to say what is the total sales happened. I would like to do some kind of a processing and create some report. So I'm going to be using a language to process my data. So I wanted to know what is the sales. So language I can use like C or C++ or Java, or I can use Python. Any language you can use, .NET, Java, Android, any language you can use. So all the languages are going to be using to process your data, or you may use SAP, or you may use Android language. So any language use it. Remember, all of the languages will take the data from here. They're going to be processing. Processing means, for example, I have 10 comma 20. I wanted to know what is the total. Total will be 30. So this is a processing. I wanted to know what is the minimum, 10. What is the maximum, 20. What is the average? So all of them I should be able to do, but not on the two numbers. I will be able to get the large amount of data. When you have a large amount of data, these people are only storing the numbers. All the sales data will be there, but these applications can tell you which is the maximum sales happened, which is the minimum sales happened, which is the last month sales, last 5 year sales. All the processing will be done by the language. Clear? But every month you assume, every month you're getting 500 GB of data every month into 12 months of data. So it will become what? It will become 6 terabytes of data for 1 year. 1 year data is this much. But into, I would like to store 10 years of data. It will become 60 terabytes of data. So this much of a data over 10 years. Okay. Now, this much of a terabytes of data, where will I store it? Where will I store it? So terabytes of data, if you want to store, normal SQL is not sufficient. You need to have a dedicated machines are available today. So when you have a terabytes of data, normal SQL machines are cannot be used. We have a dedicated machines called data warehouse tools or machines are going to come. Okay, data warehousing is going to be coming. So here you have millions of data, trillions of data, but data millions and trillions and billions of data is going to be there, right? Now there is a tool called data warehousing tools. These are called RDBMS tools, data warehousing tools we have, and in this we are going to be using BI tools. Okay, remember we're going to be using what tools? BI tools to process the data, but to store the data, we are going to be using data warehousing tools. Clear? Data warehousing softwares. But how a data warehouse can be prepared? Data warehouse can be prepared with the large amount of large hardware you need to buy it, very big machines, hardware, large hardware you need to buy it, but in that you have to install SQL software only. So SQL means what software? You may install Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Netezza, Teradata, any one software you should be able to install in the large hardware. For example, let me show you my laptop configuration. Let me click on this PC. Now Windows, D drive, soft drive, all of them put together. What is the capacity of the hard disk? It is 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte of hard disk I have. So let me right click on this, go to properties, and what is the processor I have? My computer name is called Kedar, i5 processor, 8 GB of RAM. I am installing Windows 11 Pro. I am installing what? Windows 11 Pro. So only 8 GB of RAM is available and i5 processor is available and I'm having 1 terabyte of hard disk. In this machine, this is my laptop configuration. In this machine, if I install SQL or Oracle software, what is the maximum data I can install? I can have only 1 terabyte because my hardware configuration is 1 terabyte. So if I install SQL software, maximum 1 terabyte of data only you can have, not more than that. But if I buy very big machine, if I buy a big machine with 100 terabyte of or 1000 terabyte of hard disk, 100 GB of RAM, and I have lot of 100 processors are available, not only a single processor. Okay, there are 100 processors available in this machine. If I install SQL, same SQL server I'm going to be installing or Oracle I'm going to be installing. So this will be called as a data warehousing SQL. This is a normal SQL machine. This is a normal SQL machine, but this is what is called as a data warehousing SQL server machine or Oracle data warehousing machine. So you need to understand what is that capacity of the hard disk you have. Very big capacity. When you install any SQL software like Oracle or anything, it will become very bigger one. Now these data warehouses machines are available in the data centers. So you go, you go and see there is a data centers are available, right? Let me show you data centers. So let me show you image. Now these are the machines, very big machine. Have you seen this machine? Very big machines are available. So all these machines are very big machines. This could be one data warehousing machine, very big machine. So inside what software is going to be running? SQL software, any software, and where the companies are going to be maintaining these bigger servers. These are available in the data centers. Data centers where you have a very big data warehousing machines. Now you see very big machines are available. So these are maintained by the admin people, not you. DBA team will be the database administrators. Admin people are going to be there. So these people are maintaining whether the server is running up. So server should not be slow. If the server is slow, it cannot take large amount of data. Server has to be faster and it has to be designed, maintained, and all the admin people are going to be maintaining the servers, and this is what is called data centers. So all the data of your data, my data will be available where? Data centers. So these data centers are going to be maintained by the IT companies, Accenture team, Infosys team, or Wipro company. All these companies are going to be maintaining data centers. All the companies' data, ICICI Bank data, Citibank of data, any data will be coming to this. Clear? So that is what you need to understand. Data warehouse means a bigger machine where you have a what software can be installed? SQL. SQL means not SQL. SQL means Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, Netezza, Teradata. Any one software can be installed. So this is what is called a data warehousing machines. Very bigger machines where you can have terabytes of data. Now the data is gone beyond the terabytes. Now it is, the data beyond petabytes. You have zettabyte of data, yottabyte of data, yottabyte of data, large amount of data you have. So this kind of a data is called as unlimited data or very, very big data. So when you have a large amount of data, even this fellow also will fail. Right? When you have a large amount of data, data warehouse capacity will be 100 terabytes. But if you have 1000 terabyte means 1 petabyte. 1000 petabyte is equivalent to 1 zettabyte. When you have unlimited data called as a big data. So who's going to be handling today? There's a concept called Hadoop. There's a software called as Hadoop, which is going to be storing the data, and the same software is also processing your data. Remember, so end of the day, IT industry is going to be storing the data. IT industry is going to be processing the data. When you have a large amount of data, when you have a large amount of data, even data warehousing will fail. Even data warehousing will fail. BA tools also fail. When you have a big data, unlimited data, Hadoop is a system which is going to be processing. I will give you a simple example so that you will understand in the better way. So, you wanted to go to 5 kilometers or 5 miles. You would like to go to supermarket, buy some items. So some goods you would like to buy it. So how do you go? You can go by a walk or you can go by a bike. So when you wanted to cover 5 miles or 5 kilometers, you go by a two-wheeler or a cycle or a bicycle or a bike. So when you have a small data, megabyte of data, you're going to be using Excel sheet. But I wanted to go to 500 kilometers or 500 miles. Can I take a cycle and go? Can I walk and go? You cannot go by walk. You cannot take a cycle and go or bicycle and go because it is 500 meters or 500 kilometers, 500 miles. So what normally we do? We take a car and go. We take a train and go. We take a bus and go. So the tools will change. When the data is more, you cannot use Excel. We are going to be using these tools to store the data. These tools to process the data. Okay, fine. You wanted to go to 500 kilometers. You can go to Vizag from Hyderabad. So you can take a car and go. But I want to go to US from India. Can I take a car and go? No, 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 no. You have to take a flight and go. So when the data size is more, you cannot use simple SQL. You need to go in for the data warehousing and BI tools. Okay. If you wanted to go to US, you have to use a flight and go. But I wanted to go to Mars and the moon. Can I go by a flight? No, 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 no. You have to use the rocket. The rocket is Hadoop now. When you have a so much of a distance, a big distance to be covered means only I should use the rocket. But you cannot say, I'm going to be using rocket everywhere. People are going to be laughing, right? So small data, Excel, GBs of data, SQL. When you have a terabytes of data, data warehousing. When you have a petabyte of data, Hadoop. Bigger distance, go in for a rocket. Smaller distance, go in for a bike. So nothing is going to be replacing one more technology. Remember, if you want to go by a bike, why is that you're going to be using a rocket? Even the Bill Gates cannot use rocket. Because even though you have money, what is the purpose? Bill Gates have to come to office by car only, right? So you have to use appropriate software, appropriate, the hardware. Now, what are the BI tools available? So BI tools are good when you have a terabytes of data. But if you cross this data, even BI tools are going to change. What are the BI tools are available in the market? SAP BI. 2000, year 2000 you got this. And SAS BI, and you have OBI, Oracle BI, then you have MSBI. Today we have a Power BI. right? Lot of BI tools introduced into the market. So remember, so SQL concept is released not today. It is very, very old concept. 1970s it is released into the market, right? Languages are there before that. C language are there before RDBMS invented. 1960 itself is we have the languages. So and after that in 1990 you have this concept called data warehousing concept. Clear? BI tools are released in early 2000. Clear? And Hadoop is released not now, it is almost 20 years, 2006, and that time it got released into the market. It is not very new tools, old tools only. So BA started not today, it started long, long ago. SAP BA, SAP BA, OBA, MSBI. This started in year 2000 by other beginner companies. MSBI means Microsoft BI, Power BI means Power BI. These two are from Microsoft. Let us compare the difference between these softwares and MSBI. So when you learn this software, these are only one tool, one software, that is also reporting software will be taught. How to create a reports you will be able to know in this BA softwares. Complex to learn, okay, and very, very costly, pricey, right? So one license cost, you don't buy the license, but the companies have to buy the license to implement the software, right? Very, very costly. So these are released in early year 2000. So what Microsoft thought, I wanted to take the negative points of this. In year 2005, Microsoft came up with Microsoft BI software. Year 2005, Microsoft came up with BI software. Now we had only one tool, SAP BI from SAP company, SAS BI from the SAS BI company, OBI, Oracle BI. So only to process the data, when you have so much of a data, we cannot use a language will take a lot of coding and lot of time it will take. So people throw the language out, and people have to use a tool means where you need not write the code. You should be able to click on some buttons, some click and drop, you will be able to get the beautiful reports and everything. So people are stopped writing the coding here itself, right? In early 2000, people stopped writing coding, everything drag and drop, click and single click, double click, you will be able to generate the code and everything. That is the reason this became so popular. But these are having lot of issues. In year 2005, Microsoft released MSBI. So in this, they have released three tools put together. So what are the three tools called as? So MSBI means SSIS, SSAS, and SSRS. These are the three tools called MSBI, and the software is released in year 2005 into the market. I was there in Bangalore this time. Now, the first software is called as ETL software. We will understand what is ETL, what is analysis tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have final demo. In that, I'll be talking about all these things. And the SSRS means this is a reporting software. So, if you buy a Nokia mobile phone, only you can talk. But if you buy a Samsung or Apple iPhone today, you will be able to do a lot of other things. You can take a photo, you can talk, you can have the application, you can do a lot of things. So, like that. So, this software not only to create a report, lot of other things you can do. Reporting you can do, analysis you can do, and you can do also extracting data, transform data, loading data, ETL operations are going to be doing. Tomorrow we'll be talking about all of them. Clear? So that is what Microsoft is doing. So many people are using only for the reporting, they're buying this, but for analysis they're buying one more software. For ETL purpose, these companies are buying one more software. It will be too much of pricey, and different people need to come. For ETL one guy, for analysis one more guy, for reporting only you can do. So companies also not able to keep only one resource. Now that is the reason why, because of Microsoft brand and lot of other issues, and this will be given for free or one third cost of the above license. Okay, if the above license is costing you 100 rupees or 100 bucks, and this will be either free or one third. If you pay 30, bucks, you will be able to get this license. And it is, since it is a brand, many people started using them, and slowly started installing and implementing MSBI to create a business intelligence applications and everything. Clear? So as I told you, BI means, yesterday I told you, BI means what? BI is also called as a data analytics. Data analytics is also called as a business intelligence. That's what I told you yesterday. Now, business intelligence or data analytics means understanding the past. Understanding the past is called as a data analytics. Now, the next one we are able to see data science. Both of them are not same. Data science. Okay. Data science is also called as artificial intelligence today. Artificial intelligence or machine learning today. And this is going to be talking about predict the future. Both of them are not same. Predicting the future can be done with the help of a data science application, and it is also called as artificial intelligence or machine learning applications today. And data analytics or the business intelligence means understanding the past. As I told you, so what was my business, what was my sales in India last 5 years? Now Amazon company wanted to know this. Now this was the future, the past data they wanted to have. So where is the data? Data may be in Excel, data may be in SQL, data may be in data warehousing, or data may be in Hadoop. Forget about it. But so you need to have the data. After that, what you do, you're going to be processing and creating a report. So for that purpose, we're going to be using business tools. Clear? So what was my sales in India last 5 years? So this kind of a report or analytics you do on the past data. This is what is called data analytics or business intelligence. But what would be, not what would be or what will be. Okay, what would be my sales in India next 5 years? Can you predict? The predictions can be done with the historical data. For example, I have booked a ticket today, train ticket. I got a waiting list. I would like to predict whether I will get a confirmed ticket or not. For me, I can predict. How you can predict? The application will read the historical data and it can predict you that 99% chances are there you can get the confirmed ticket. So it is going to be doing the predictions. For the predictions purpose also we need to have the historical data. Clear? Last 10 years of data, last 20 years of data, when you give it to artificial intelligence or machine learning, it can predict that 98% chances are there your ticket will get confirmed. 96% of chances are there you will be winning the next month elections. All these are predictions, right? So obesity rate is increasing. It is 70% of chances are there. Since you are increasing the obesity rate, so there are 70% chances that you may die in next 10 years, or you may get the next 3 years a heart attack. You may get a diabetic, next 5 years, because this is what is the historical data I have. And if you have the obesity rate like that, then it can go to the historical data of different people. The application can tell you if you have, this kind of a weight, if you have this kind of a, habits, food habits, and if you're not gymming, you're not going out, if you have this kind of a habits, now I would like to predict. So all the people who have same habits, now I have the data. Using the data, I wanted to know when is that they died. So the data I have it within that, I should be able to tell you, so this guy is going to be dying next 5 years or next 10 years. It's a prediction. 99% it can happen. So who's going to be predicting the data? The data science applications or artificial intelligence applications can predict the data. Clear? So all these things are needing what kind of a data? Historical data. The company may have Excel data, company may have data in SQL, data warehousing, doesn't matter. So you can perform two types of applications you can create. Data analytics applications you can say, and data science applications also you can use it. So data science is derived earlier. There was a concept called data mining. Mining was there. So computer science and data mining. Computer science and data mining put together today, we got this science and data, put together, it has become a data science. Earlier we had a computer mining and data mining and computer science put together. Today, people have injected one more. People have taken one more concept. Data science. It was earlier mining. Clear data mining, doing a lot of predictions and everything. Clear, guys. So data mining, data science is very very difficult course. Don't jump into that. Don't jump into that. You will not be able to learn. Within 1 day or 2 day. You have to know SQL. You have to learn a lot of Python or R. Here we are going to be using lot of R and Python if you would like to implement this machine learning, natural language processing, lot of things, neural networks, deep learning. So definitely it will be 18 months course and too costly also. Right? So it can this you can learn within so SQL and data warehousing concept, ETL concept, and some reporting or BI tools you will be able to learn within 3 months, and you have much more opportunities here and very easy to learn, and it is very very complex. Do never jump into this. You can, if you're really interested, you can jump, but not everybody can do data science. Guys should know, not the coding here, not the coding. You will become a data scientist. You have to have research and development skills. You will become a data scientist in the company. You will take their data, you do a lot of predictions of their data mentally. It is not a programming, remember. So data science is not a programming, it is more of mental work, more of research work on the given data. You have tools, so you will be using these tools to do some kind of a coding, but most of the time you're going to be a scientist in the company. It is not very easy tool. So always you can go and create a beautiful reports, and this is what is called data intelligence. So we have MSBA is completely doing, what was my sales, what was my sales last 5 years, last Christmas sales, last, Diwali sales, like that, completely understanding the past. Right now, what happened recently? So it was doing, and after that, there's a company called Tableau. Tableau BI is released. I think it got released. I don't know exact time, but 2009 and 10 it got released into the market. So this BA is called as a self-service BA. What is the meaning? No soft, no technical guy is needed to create a beautiful reports and everything. I wanted to cook Maggi noodles. Anybody can cook. No experts are needed, right? You can buy Maggi noodles and put them in the oven or boil the water and put it there. That's it. Over, right? So Tableau BI is one more company. Tableau company released a software called Tableau BI in 2010. Because of that, many companies stopped using SAP BA, SAS BA, OBA is gone. Even SSRS reporting is also gone. Many people are going to be using a Tableau BA to create a reports because no technical knowledge is needed. No technical knowledge is needed. Any MBA guys, any BCom guys also can create a proper reports. So many people like it this, and very easy. Very easy. We can create a beautiful visualizations. We can analyze the data. So it became number one tool in 2010, right? So Microsoft was doing this reporting tool was there, SSRS, right? This reporting tool was getting slowly fade out because of this guy. Now Microsoft in year 2015, they thought I would like to regain my sales and everything. They have released one more software called Power BI to give a competition to this fellow. Okay, in 2015, so Power BI got released. So this is a self-service power, means no technical knowledge is needed. Anybody can prepare a beautiful reports. Now people have came into this kind of a thing. Now because of branding, and it is this will be even though very very good, but these are very very costly. Okay, and only reporting, it can do a lot of other things it cannot do. Microsoft made it very very inexpensive or free, and very big brand was there. Because of that, many companies stopped using Tableau BI. Now the Microsoft Power BI gone top. Okay, top of this. Now you will be able to use SSIS in the place of SSRS. This is a reporting tool. We are going to be using Power BI. You are going to be using Power BI. So that is what you got to understand. So you need to know compulsory ETL software analysis software. Now reporting software, you're not learning from MSBI, you're learning from Power BI. So this is one course you need to learn. Plus you need to learn a data warehousing concept you have to know. Plus you have to know SQL concepts also you have to know. Clear? So this will be given for free. Okay, you need to pay for this, and SSIS Power BI we are going to be paying, and data warehousing also will be free for you, and for this you are going to be making the payment, right? So this will be free for you. The free videos will be given. So you are going to be joining Power BI and SQL now. April and May month you are going to be completing this. April and May you are going to be completing what? So Power BI and SQL, and in the month of June you will be able to get this. Okay, so SSIS, as I told you, 25 days course, and Power BI will be 45 days course, right? SQL will be again 45 days course. These are bigger courses. Data warehousing only 7 days course, and SSAS will be only 5 days course. Okay, so these are very very small courses. You should not be worried about this course and this course. Okay, but I'll be giving it for free. So SSAS also will be given analysis, and data warehousing also included for free. So you will be making only for the Power BI payment and SQL payment, and in the month of June you will be able to learn SSIS. All these things you have to learn so that you will become a data engineer, or you will become a data preparation guy, or a BA developer or Power BI developer. So people are using today so Power BI. So Power BI independently cannot work, right? Many times. So you need to have the other software also, right? Other software also we need to have. Now let me tell you some history about SQL Server. Okay, I will tell you. SQL Server is a Microsoft company's RDBMS. RDBMS means, as I told you, which is a go down or a storeroom, which is also go down or a storeroom, right? So what you do in the go down, you put the data, get the data. In the storeroom, what you do, you put the data, you get the data. So Oracle is one more company's go down or the storeroom. SQL Server is one more company's go down. So that's it. So only SQL means you are putting the data, getting the data. So these are called tanks or banks, or called as storerooms or go downs. So SQL Server is a Microsoft SQL software. Okay, so when it started means it started 1.0 version in 1989, completely SQL, or you can say database management software. What is the meaning? It can store the data, it can retrieve the data. That's it, nothing else. SQL means, remember, it is a go down store room. In the tank, water tank, what do? You put the water, you get the water. Nothing else can happen in the water tank. So it is similar to that. SQL RDBMS means you can put the data and you will be able to get the data whenever you have. Nothing else can be done. Now, but this is very, very important. Without data, IT industry is not going to be working. Without data, IT industry is not going to be working. Maximum business data will be available in this softwares only. For example, you go to Amazon.com. You go to Amazon.com. Okay, I go to Amazon today. I wanted to buy some product. I would like to buy a Lenovo laptop. Now, what is the laptop I would like to buy? So people may ask you, sir, which laptop configuration I need to buy to learn Power BI. I can tell you, you need to have this kind of a configuration. Let me show you this configuration, because without a laptop this course you cannot do that. Okay, I wanted to buy a laptop. What kind of a laptop you need to buy? Remember, so minimum 4 GB of RAM, 8 GB RAM is there, and IdeaPad 11th generation, core i3. So i3 i5 any generation is fine, and the minimum 4 GB RAM is needed, and 256 GB SSD hard disk is needed. Windows 10 or 11 is needed. So 2-year warranty. This configuration laptop you can buy. I will give you. So if somebody asks me, sir, what kind of a configuration I would like to have, you can buy this configuration laptop. Will be 36,000. Okay, so this kind of a configuration. I would like to buy this laptop. If I want to buy the laptop, do you know where the data goes? For example, I click on the buy now. So I give email ID and everything. Now it will go, and all this data will be going and sitting into either Oracle or SQL Server, because this guy Amazon.com cannot store the data. This fellow will be linking to a database or will be linking to one SQL. So what is this application? This may be Java application, .NET application, Angular JS application, we don't know. But this application cannot store the data. This data is going to be linking to the RDBMS SQL only. When you learn SQL, you will be able to understand all these things very well. Clear? So you eat banana. Do you think that banana will go to your blood? No, no, no. Banana will get digested and you will get carbohydrates, amino acids, vitamins will go to the blood. So directly it is not going to go, everything will convert. So all the data of Amazon.com will be located or stored in a SQL Server or Oracle. Now you need to understand that. SQL Server 1.0, now 3.0 version, now 5.0, the last version is 7.0, then SQL Server 2000 got released in year 2000. So Microsoft using this software as a SQL software store the data, retrieve the data. But after that, SQL Server 2005 released, so year of 2005, so which is SQL and database. In this they have added MSBI software. This means SSIS, SSAS and SSRS is included. So what is the meaning of SSIS? SSIS means what? SQL Server Integration. Integration means combining services. It is one software. We will talk about this in tomorrow's class. Okay. We'll talk about this in tomorrow's class. SSIS means SQL Server Integration Services. SQL Server AS means Analysis Services. And you will be able to say reporting services. So you will be able to create a beautiful reports and everything with the data. So when you install this software, it was SQL Server software means you can store the data, plus you can analyze the data. Analyze the data means you can do all these operations. What is SSIS? What is SSAS? Tomorrow you are going to be discussing with the same time, same meeting ID. Tomorrow will be the last class. Tomorrow will be the final class, final demo, and tomorrow you will be able to get the fee details and everything. Okay. Now, this is a 2005 got released, but later lot of versions got released. So what are the versions it got released? 2008 version, then 2008 R2 version, R2 it got released in 2010. So SQL Server, what version? These many versions got released later. Okay. Now 2012, 2014 version, right? Now 2016, 2017, 2019, today 2022. So these are the current versions you have. So these versions we're going to be installing. If you install this, you will be able to get SQL, SSIS and SSAS. Anyhow, we're not going to be using this now. So we will be installing this version, and after that you will also install Power BI. Power BI also we will be able to install. So remember what is the laptop configuration that you need to have, right? So you can have any processor, but no Celeron processors. Celeron is very simple processor. Don't buy this kind of a laptops. Let me go to Amazon.in. You will be able to get Lenovo laptops, but don't buy Celeron. Okay, it will be cheaper. Now you see this Celeron laptop. Have you seen this? Don't buy these Celeron laptops, and at least by 30 to 35,000 rupees you will be able to get beautiful laptops, and that you can use it. Never buy Celeron or some other processor. You can buy AMD processors. This is also good laptop, 33,000. So you can also buy this laptop. I'm just giving you in the chart window so people can buy this kind of a laptops either online, or you can go to hardware shop. You can negotiate. You can go to hardware shop. You will get a bag, mouse, everything will be free. But online you may not get the bag and everything. Intel i3 11th generation 256 GB, Windows 11, blah blah blah. Right. So remember to buy no Celeron, any processor. Minimum 4 GB of RAM is needed. So minimum 256 GB of hard disk or SSD, or you can also buy any hard disk. Okay, so this is what. But what are the softwares that you need to have? Compulsorily, you have to have Windows 10 or 11, home or professional. Clear? You cannot say, sir, I have Windows 7, what should I do? You throw the laptop out or you have to upgrade. We cannot do anything there. So remember to understand, you need to have compulsorily Windows 10 or 11. If you have the Windows 7, what should I do? You cannot do anything. Compulsorily, you will be able to upgrade your machine. Go to hardware shop and upgrade. So what software I will give you? I will give you SQL Server 2019 or 2020 software. You will be able to get it. In that, SQL Server will come and MSBI also will come. So then Power BI software I'll be giving and I'll be installing. You need to compulsorily install MS Office 2007 or any later versions if you have, that is sufficient. And PDF to read PDF and WinZip or WinRAR. So for the zipping purpose, you can ask your hardware engineer to install all of them. So I'll show you how to install this on the day after tomorrow class. Okay, I will give you this software. I will give you this. I will give you and I'll show you how to install this. I'll show you how to install. Okay, so you have to be ready with your laptop day after tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll talk about what is SSIS, what is SSIS, what is SSRS, and what is Power BI, and what is data warehousing. Everything we'll discuss tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, we'll show you how to install this one. So these two things will be installed in your machine. So day after tomorrow, you can be ready with the laptop. If you don't have the laptop ready, at least get it ready within 1 week to 10 days of time. If you don't have anything, you buy the laptop and get it ready, but within 1 week to 10 days will complete the basic understanding of Power BI and SQL, so that you will be get ready with this machines. Clear, guys? Now this is what is the thing I would like to implement now. Because of MSBI has a lot of issues. Now Power BI got released. So MSBI has three tools. What are the three tools? SSIS and SSAS. SSRS companies are using, but some many people are going upgrading themselves to Power BI to create a reports and everything. We'll show you how to create a report. So to learn Power BI, nothing is needed. But why are we learning SQL Server? To crack the interview, to sustain in the interview. So that is what is the reason why we need to learn SQL Server. But to understand Power BI, what is that you should know? Nothing. If you know 2 plus 2 equals to 4, you can learn Power BI, because Power BI is simply independent software. Anybody can learn, just like Instagram software, just like a WhatsApp software. So to learn WhatsApp software, Instagram software, do you think that you need to do you need to learn anything there? Nothing. Only you start using Instagram or software, you can learn Instagram. If you start using Power BI, you can learn Power BI. But why are we learning SQL? Because to get the jobs, compulsorily you have to know SQL softwares. One software you have to learn. Either you can learn Oracle, DB2, Netezza, SQL Server, anything you can learn. Since Power BI is a Microsoft software, we are going to be learning SQL Server, not 10 days of SQL Server, in depth of SQL Server, that you will be able to learn. So if you learn only, sir, I know 5 days of SQL Server, my friend will teach me, my brother will teach me, I have Udemy videos, all of them can teach you basics. With the basic, you never ever get a job forever. So you need not join the course also. I'm telling you, even though you get a job, so once you get the task, you will 100% fail, and the team lead can know that you're a fake guy or a not a real time guy. You will come out within 1 month or within 6 months out. You lose everything. So if you don't follow the proper mentor, you lose the time, you lose the money, you lose everything if you're not following me correctly. And whatever I'm saying with my 20 years of experience, I'm telling you. So don't follow here and there. Even though you have a brother, mother, that is fine. You can follow them. But at least you need to have good guru, good mentor. 100% you need to follow him so that he can guide you properly. Right? For example, you go to the doctor, he is treating you, but immediately you come out, you're following not the doctor with an auto fellow, your uncle you're following, your brother you're following, means when why the doctor then? So then leave. then leave the doctor and treat yourself. So nothing is going to be happening. When you believe a doctor, you need to believe the doctor. If nothing goes wrong, then you can just go to the doctor and you can ask him why it is not happened, right? But if you don't follow the proper things, you will be loser. So we'll be continuing from the last demo tomorrow. In the tomorrow's class, I'll be talking about SSIS, SSRS, and Power BI, and day after tomorrow we'll be installing the Power BI software, and tomorrow will be the final class, and you will be able to get the fee details and everything. Fee discounts will be given when you fill this form, right? I have given you the form in the chart window, and this form you need to take and fill this. So the daily videos are going to be coming. The videos validity for 6 months, it will be there 6 months. And after that, if you want to do renew, you can renew it for the nominal, very nominal fee, and course validity for the 6 months only. Clear? So it can be there for 6 months, and you can utilize this course and continue further. If you have any questions, you should be able to ask me. You send me these details. If you're already filled it, just leave it. Otherwise, you need to fill the form, and today's video also will be broadcasted. Okay, you will be able to get it after 1 hour, guys. And then thank you so much. Tomorrow will be the final demo. Demos are free, and once demos are free, then we will be discussing about how to do the installation and everything. Then we'll continue further. Clear? So only tomorrow will be the final demo, and you will be able to get the discounted fee when you fill the form. Otherwise, you don't get the discounts and everything. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, you are now welcome.